Finally back with the introduction to mineralogy. It's been a minute. I'm behind. It's whatever. Let's go. Ruri finally finished all of her investigation about which lake has sapphires in it. So now they're on a road trip to go to the mountain that is deemed to have sapphires aplenty. Where they're going, the city has like an historical shrine about a dragon god. And while we're going through the pamphlets, they're like, oh, this is the only one that has a blue connotation. So I'm assuming that's where the sapphires are. But since there's so many leaves on the ground, they can't really focus on where it could be. But we do find out that because how certain rocks are created, they can negate certain areas because there's no possible way that they would find sapphires, since sapphires are made underground with magma, and the rock that they find, I think it was Mindstone, was made from pressure from water. Two different ways of how they're made, so they're like, we don't have to look here, we can look elsewhere. But because of that, they are now going back to looking at sand samples, and Rui is getting a little bit anxious about the work that she did and finds that she made a mistake. She didn't look at one of the sand samples, and now she thinks she's ruined the whole entire project, making the girls go all the way out there for nothing. Now with her still making the mistake, it didn't really change anything because they know that sapphires are there. They're just looking in the wrong direction. But we come to find out that she goes back to look at the new sand samples that they had acquired and finds the best area that sapphires are. They start looking in that area and bada boom, we find sapphire. I like how the show has made it a hard-ditch effort to find these sapphires. We've been trying to find sapphires since possibly the second episode, and we finally got here to the sixth. So it's not like, oh, it's gonna be so easy to find sapphires. It was a long effort, and it feels satisfying now that we've gotten here and they're finding a crap ton of them now. I know they were telling me about that dragon for a reason. So they're deducing that all the people back in the day thought the sapphires were dragon bones because they didn't know what sapphire was or what it looked like. So when we are peeking through all the leaves on the ground, they find the top of the actual shrine for the dragon. And they're like, oh, they must have moved it so others wouldn't go rampaging around here, taking all what they saw as dragon bones and upsetting the god. Which dope, because now nobody knows that it's actually there because you're going off of hundreds of people years ago what they deemed what a dragon was. I also like throughout the whole entire episode, both of the girls were telling Rui, hey, just because you think you're done with researching something, that just means that you're missing something entirely. So putting a completion point on it could make you stop seeing new things. So instead of her writing that she completed her research with the sapphires in her book, she's like, to be continued. So we might find out some more things about them later on in the season. I'm also surprised that we have not seen her friends, because in the opening, the friends are going with her, and we're already at the 6th episode. So I'm wondering, when are they going to be introduced and start going on these mineral trips with all the other girls? And look at that, I only had to wait until the next episode talking about Shoko. Her dad, why did you think that her becoming a mineralogist was going to make her less money than being a baker or a florist? This is not on baker or florist, but I don't think those are easier jobs to get money off of, rather than being a professor in mineralogy. A professor of anything makes more money than a baker and a florist. Also, jewelry. You couldn't have thought of some cutesy way for your daughter to enjoy her hobby that could still make her money in jewelry? You need to know about your rocks in jewelry, which is stupid, but we're moving on. I'm so happy that Shoko found people that understand her passion for rocks. This is so cute. And then they made a different ending for her, for showing her being a baby liking rocks. Oh, this is so cute. I love it. And now they're friends and they go over to the college to talk about rocks. Oh, it's so good. I like it so much.